Hey yo guys, it's your boy Blue Man here. Yeah, back with another video, and today's video will be the best heroes of each class, in my opinion. And so yeah, make sure to sub, like, and if you want me to do anything, just comment it down there. And yeah, so let's go. Alright, so first we're gonna do the best soldier and save the world. So in my opinion, it's the Urban Assault Headhunter. I had this on my old account, but now I don't. So what I'm using is just the collection book. So first of all, we're gonna do her main 3 abilities, which is a minigun going commando, which it costs 50 energy and 100-second cooldown. But you get it for 10 seconds, and it does 111 damage per shot. So yeah, and her next one is Shockwave, which does 30 energy, 25-second cooldown. It does 505 damage in a 1-tower range. So her next ability is the frag grenade. It costs 45 energy, and yeah, so she can throw one, detonating after a few seconds, dealing 449 damage in a half-a-tower radius. She can carry max of 3 grenades, and they generate every 25 seconds. So now is the boosts and stuff of her. So Urban Assault Headhunter has an insane rate fire. I'm not kidding. It has insane rate fire, and you can even add the Alright, so what I was trying to say is, it has an insane rate fire, and also if you add on the squad bonuses, it'll be right. So what I was trying to say again is it has a huge headshot boost. So yeah, and also if you land a lot of headshots, it's brutal. So just try to land a lot of headshots, aim it up, and yeah. So the final thing about it is her keep out thing, which is on one of her grenades. It leaves an energy field doing 15% of the initial grenade blast. So that would be 450. 15% of 450, and it damages every 1 second, and it'll stay there for 10 seconds. So yeah, this is the best soldier in my opinion. So yeah. Alright guys, so I'm back, and in my opinion the best constructor is the oh my gosh, shut up. Okay, so in my opinion the best constructor is the Mega Base Card, the Mythic constructor. And yeah, here's why. So first, straight off the bat, we've got Creative Engineering, which increases the build speed by 10% and reducing the cost by 10%, so that is pretty good. Next we've got Plasma Pulse, which is cost 40 energy, cooldown 45 seconds, dealing 69 energy damage. Deploys the device, which like you can throw it on the ground. You can choose where it goes as well. And yeah, exploding plasma pulses every whatever that number is for 6 seconds. So yeah, and the base is most constructors have this. If you don't know what it does, is if you place it down, it'll protect the whole area of thing, and each constructor will have a different thing, like it'll pulse it, it'll electrocute them, whatever. And the next one is Automated Defenses, which increases base connectivity by 1 building piece. So base has a oh my. Okay, so I'm back. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm just gonna skim past it. If it bugs again, I don't care. But the base, Automated Defenses is the base. So the base will have a certain amount of area where it can shock people or whatever the ability is. But this will go out by 1 building more. So we also have Fast Building, which increases building construction speed. So it just increases the speed by 24. Bull Rush, which is it's like a shield. It costs 20 energy and 15-second cooldown, which does 606 damage. You can go 3 tiles, and it's like a shield where it pushes them back. And once it stops, it will like once the 3 tiles is finished, it will kill them, or however many damage it does to them. So the next one is Electrified Floor. So this is his one. It shocks them. So enemies within the area affected by the base take damage every 2 seconds. So that's pretty good. Big Brother increases base connectivity by 1 building again. So yeah. Fully Contained increases the damage reflected by base by 50%. That's really good. And then kinetic. Alright, so kinetic overload is you have to have hardware and melee weapons, which nobody really has because they're fucking ass. But yeah, it increases the damage of it. So yeah. So also, lofty architecture increases health of building within the base by 15%, so it just increases it whatever the base is on. And mega base increases base connectivity by 2 more pieces. So, and read the bottom, a base specialist focused on maximum size, maximum damage, and great wall strength. So this is the best constructor in my opinion, and let's get on to the Outlanders. Alright, so we're back, and this is the Ninja, Bish Ninja. So let's just go through the stats real quick. So first of all, oh my gosh, one sec. Okay, there we go. So first we got Shinobi, which reduces fall damage taken by 10%. So if you fall from a height, it'll reduce it by 10%, and it also increases run and sprint speed by 10%, so you can get around faster. The next one is Manta Sleep, which is 20 energy and the cooldown of 5 seconds. So basically you can, it's basically a double jump. Next we got Dragon Slash, 50 energy and the cooldown of 10 seconds. It basically is it dashes forward with a sword and you just kills them, yeah. It does 478 damage within a half tile, so yeah. So Return of the Dragon reduces the energy cost by Dragon's Slash by 15, so that will be 35 energy. Next we got Wings of Dragon, increases the length of Dragon Slash by 1 tile, so now it will be 3 tiles. And Throwing Stars cost 30 energy and cooldown of 6 seconds, which is it just throws throwing stars and it does 262 damage with each one. Next we have Shadow Stance, which is after defeating an enemy with a melee weapon or edge damage, the ninja enters a Shadow Stance for 4 seconds, so it basically goes into a shadow. And then during it, your armor increases by 60, and Manta Sleep costs 60% less energy, so the Manta Sleep is the double jump. And next we got Shroud of the Dragon. Dragon Slash now activates Shadow Stance, so basically when you do Dragon Slash it will activate Shadow Stance. Then we got Shadow Stance, increases armor by an additional 25 while in Shadow Stance, so yeah. And next we got Smoke Bomb. It costs 40 energy, but it has a cooldown of 45 seconds. It throws down a smoke bomb, creating a cloud that persists for 6 seconds, so it's there for 6 seconds. And inside of it, it deals 206 damage every second. Next we got the Legendary Blade, which does an additional 35 sword damage while Shadow Stance is active. And Breath of the Dragon. Dragon Slash has doubled its area of effect, additionally increasing the damage of Dragon Slash by 50. So this is the best ninja in my opinion. And yeah, let's get on to the Outlander. Now because the archaeologist was a event thing, I didn't get it, so this is just going to be screenshots and I'll read it out to you guys. So yeah. Alright, so archaeologist is the first one of her is focus acquisition, which is increases chance to find double loot by 6%. So in a chest, double loot. So the next one is in the time, so after 5 hits in a row with a pickaxe, gain in the zone, which increases pickaxe damage by 24%. Next we got loot llamas, which you have to find these little fragment things, and then I would recommend to get a friend to do it with you, or just some randoms, because you can't really do it by yourself. It's got a lot of health, and once you destroy it, you'll get rewards from it. But if you're breaking it, you get wood when it breaks off. So then her next ability is Teddy, which is a teddy bear machine gun, teddy bear machine gun robot. And yeah, it costs 50 energy and has a cooldown of 1 minute. You can deploy it for 15 seconds, and if you're holding a charge fragment, which you find around the map, the Teddy's cooldown will be reduced by 30%. And so the next one is Passing Zone, which increases run speed while in the zone by 12%. Next one is Keen Eyes, which reveals containers that contain values objects within 2 tiles while in the zone. So like you could see like chests or ammo boxes. It will come up with like the color. Like if it's purple, it will be purple. If it's blue, it will be blue. And yeah, and so now the next one is anti-material change, which makes you phase through not phase through objects, but you'll hit it with like this hammer or the what's on her hand. And so it costs 35 energy, but has a cooldown of 30 seconds. And the punch deals goes forward 1 tile, dealing damage to any structures, but it also can deal damage to zombies and stuff like that, but it doesn't really do much. So the next thing is Loot Find, which does 6% extra chance to find double loot, which is like better loot in chests, like I said before. The next one is Work, so increasing harvesting weapon damage by 24. And the next one is Keen Eyes, which is basically Keen Eyes, but just a little bit better. It increases the range of Keen Eyes by 1 tile. So the next one is Phase Shift, which you can basically just face forward. And it costs 20 energy, and it costs 1 teleporter charge. And yeah, so the next one is Diamond Llama, which increases the Loot Llama. You get better loot from it. And now the next ability is Deep in the Zone. This is the last one, which increases damage resistance by 14% and pickaxe damage by an additional 24 during in the zone. So in the zone, the pickaxe will do additional 24 damage. And below where the thing is, it says focused on harvesting damage and resource collection. Use in the zone to move quickly, and Keen Eyes to spot valuable loot. So that was my favorite heroes of each type of class. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.